How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and welcome to the final episode ever of Lucifer. A sad thing to say, because this has been a journey that I have appreciated so much. It's been fantastic in terms of its storytelling, in terms of everything. The charisma is something that I'm definitely going to miss with this show, because it's just been a really, really fantastic, entertaining journey, and yeah, it will be very interesting to see how we do end things, especially with Lucifer seemingly avoiding the fate of him disappearing to Chloe, to Rory, etc. But has he? Because what he seemed so certain of has seemingly bit him on the ass with Lamech, proving to be one final hurdle potentially as he's kidnapped Rory, and has basically asked for death, as if killing Dan wasn't bad enough. He is just adding insult to injury, and if he's done anything to Trixie, then he is one brave soul to kill Dan, to kidnap Rory, and if he has done anything to Trixie, but it's going to be a journey that I'm definitely going to miss so much, and I just love this show so much. It's been a really fantastic journey, but all things must end, I guess. So with that said, why don't we get into this final ever episode of Lucifer? It's episode number 10 of season 6. Let's go.
Oh, and Lamech is just a man. Bloody Frenchman to add insult to injury. You, on the other hand,
bloody hell!
carrying our child, you can't go.
Lamech has our adult baby right now. We don't know if she makes it out okay.
And if we change the timeline, Rory might not exist.
We don't know the future is set in stone. Look.
Shit. You die Elvis style, dude.
Is this her just pulling his leg?
No, I've never heard of you.
Yeah.
Lay married. In the future, no one's ever heard of you.
You're a nobody.
If you're relying on no.
Well, Lucifer forgot to tell you one thing.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes! Come on, Rory! Oh, for crying out loud.
About your pretty wings.
Oh, I'm not ready for this. Pumpkin Swanson. Destiny.
He is the one that is hurting me.
Oh, boo fucking who? You killed Daniel, you swine.
I've been in pain. Terrible. Excruciating.
Tiny violin, but no one's listening.
Now it is my turn.
Mom! Lucifer! Stay away! They have my feathers! They can hurt you!
Moment by moment, I am just losing my will to live with him. So cool, but also so sad as well. Don't think I've had that combo before. Oof. Good luck healing from that one. Look at that shot, though! Our Samael. Oh, is that mate? It says yes! Haha! Oh!
Nice work, partner.
Oh no, not again, no! Oh my god, no! Come on, no!
You don't have to do this, Vincent.
Oh, I don't have to. I don't want to. I've been in constant
You want to die.
anguish since you whispered in my ear. Constant torture. I can't take it anymore.
Well, that's on you, you piece of shit. Don't kill
Could you
Dad.
please make that stop? That would be great. Now I can't escape the pain. No matter how.
Because you're not going to admit to your own
And you
guilt.
think this little act of revenge will lessen that pain, don't you? Yeah?
Doesn't work like that.
You're about to kill an innocent girl. If you think you're in pain now, it's going to be 1,000-fold worse.
What is it you desire?
To see my daughter grow up.
Oh, no, no, no.
Be there for her when she needs me the most. To be the father she deserves.
Oh, Lucifer.
And my family.
Oh. Lucifer.
Is that it?
You sick.
That's what I was looking for.
Rory! Oh my goodness! Yeah, you are asking. You asked for this!
Don't do this, no! Rory! Don't do this, Rory!
He deserves this.
Rory!
Holy shit!
Killing him, won't you? You have to be better than me. Please, be better than me.
Oh!
Rory! Rory! Please.
Oh my god, that. Oh! No, no. Oh my god, Chloe! Shit. I was gonna say someone check on Lamech, but Chloe did.
So that you can help everyone. Every Dan down in hell who deserves another chance.
Oh my goodness.
I suppose I do know what it's like to fall.
The leeway, really, to. Yeah.
And also to rise.
And now you could help.
Cheeky bastard.
Dad.
No, it's my life, my choices.
Oh.
Don't you see? I'm the one who asked you to do what you did. And
She's
honestly,
the reason.
knowing what I know now, I wouldn't change a thing. That you won't change
Rory,
me.
no! I'll miss your childhood, I'll miss your life!
It's just a blip in our eternal existence. I get that now. I was so angry before, but I'm not angry anymore.
A couple of decades, but here we are.
Give me your word.
He's gonna.
You have my word.
Oh.
Well, I love you. I love you both.
I love you.
I love you. I'll see you soon, Mom.
Oh, I'm just getting. You know when the Doctor walks through their TARDIS one last time before regenerate? This is what I'm getting. And I don't know why there are so many Doctor Who parallels I just keep thinking with this show, but here we freaking are. We just couldn't give these two a happy ever after, could we? Why did I not learn from the last episode to bring bloody tissues? Oh my Amena God. I am happy. I am here for this. No, no, Charlotte, no. Charlotte and Dan. Oh. Please tell me this is a pudding. This is pudding. Is this pudding? Yes! Yes! Aww. I know it's been like 2 seasons now. Oh, I love that. Oh my god! And it does like, yes! Bounty wives! Oh. This breaks my heart, but it's also very beautiful at the same time. And like just this whole segment, these past 5 minutes.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh. I don't need this though. Oh.
I'm gonna miss you, honey. I'm an angel, remember?
To see you soon.
I'll see you on the other side.
Oh. I don't need this. This hurts. Oh my. Oh. What the bloody hell? You know, people said season 6, yeah. Are you kidding me? Really? We're going with the Black Parade? Oh.
I'm telling you, no matter how hard I try, it feels like I'm destined to make the wrong choice.
The old
Linda's
fate
ex,
versus
Lucifer,
free will
is
debate, my favourite.
a therapist.
Fate is just a result of the choices that you make.
Do you really think it's possible to change?
Of course. I mean, look at me. There'll be the donuts. And the pastries for you, Vincent.
Ah, yes.
Hello, detective.
Oh, man. Just listening to the Black Parade. Oh man, I love the idea of hell being utilized as a ways to look. Oh, I froze! I froze whilst I was rocking out to the Black Parade. What the hell? Anyways, what the hell indeed. Sorry. I do love the idea that they're using hell as a therapy to get people to be better. That way, no one is gonna be damned for eternity. Even someone who I despised, like Lamech, because he was just asking for it. But with the right guidance, anyone can be redeemed, and anyone can grow and blossom and be better, and yeah. And it's great that I just love the idea that Lucifer took so much inspiration from Linda. Like, not only is he a therapist in hell and is helping the damned make a gateway to heaven, I guess, which is reminding me of another show, but he styled the office exactly like Linda's. It could have just been a white room or whatever. It could have been anything, but was Linda's. And of course it had to be. What a beautiful ending. People said, people warned me whilst I was going through, I think it was season 5 of Lucifer, regarding how season 6, they could not cope. I'm an idiot for not bringing the tissues after my tears in the last episode. I should have been prepared for this episode. Getting that emotional bit out the way, because that was quite a bit. It was just really, really sad that this is what Lucifer has to do. I think I'm so used with, okay, something has been established in terms of the future, and there's always, there's a divot, there's a deviation to what has apparently happened, and you kind of expect that. But sadly, that has not been the case. There is that layer of warmth, I guess you could say, about the fact that if Lucifer doesn't leave Chloe and Rory, then he won't help those who need saving, the damned, really. So he has to make that sacrifice. And not just that, though, but all the times, with Rory in this episode, he saved her before she became the monster that Lucifer feared her to become. When he saw the face emerging, he saved her at that moment. He saved Lee. And he did save Dan at the end of the day. So there is that layer of warmth, and his calling is saving those from putting those on a better path, really. And that's what he's done. And it's a nice touch to have the hell be a therapy thing, and it's a bit Good Place-ish, don't get me wrong. So there might have been some inspiration there, but it is a nice touch, especially with Lucifer looking at Linda as an inspirational light and someone who made him a lot better. My only gripe is that if Amenadel can pop down, there seems to be no indication whatsoever that Lucifer, he adhered to the fixed point, if anything. That's what he sees it. He adhered to the timeline. There is no indication that says Lucifer popped up, every now and again. Yes, he is respecting the timeline and adhering to Rory's promise. But it seems like Lucifer has never, whereas Amenadel, he could pop down to Earth every so often. Lucifer has never been able to do that. He spent all that time in hell, which, in some semblance, is kind of full circle, given the fact that Amenadel said in the very first episode, your request to hell has been, acknowledged. End your vacation. So it is kind of full circle in a sense, but it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way that Amenadel can pop to Earth every so often, and Lucifer, he, like I said, he is adhering to Rory's promise, and I do like to try to see the positives in certain situations, but I just can't help but think it's a bit of a low blow in the sense that Lucifer cannot pop to Earth every so often when Rory is away. If anything, I would have hoped that the timeline would change. And like I said, I keep thinking that. It just becomes so common that something has been established in the future, but that's going to get changed for something most likely more better. Flash disappearing in Crisis. That future got changed, of course. So you just kind of expect it with Lucifer, and sadly nothing came about, really. And I just wish there was that kind of, there is that happy ending with Chloe and Lucifer actually being together in some capacity. obviously Chloe's popping to hell, but I'm assuming she can pop to heaven and hell whenever, because otherwise that's another kick in the gut with if she's not allowed to see Dan and co ever again. Trixie, Rory. I'm assuming people can go to hell and heaven as they wish, and those who go to like from hell to heaven, of course, that's the like, I guess, atonement in terms of their them finding that redemption, like Mr. Set Out Bitch. So I'm assuming it's a two-way street, especially with how the rules can be changed with Lucifer and Amenadel's ruling heaven, Lucifer, like there's going to be some agreement. That's what I'm thinking has happened. I'm not sure because like obviously I'm expecting Chloe to get a pass, but I'm wondering if that applies to everyone else, to Rory, to Trixie, etc. Because otherwise but yeah, I am sad that we didn't get a goodbye with Lucifer and Trixie, not gonna lie. That does feel a bit empty, and I did see a comment on Patreon regarding about the fact that everyone got a goodbye from Lucifer except for Trixie. And I was kind of expecting something in this episode because Trixie got an emotional moment with Dan in the last episode, so that would be oversaturating things, I would imagine, in the last episode. So I would expect something in this episode. And we didn't get squat. So I'm low-key annoyed about that because Lucifer and Trixie are a chaotic duo and it just feels empty because we got a lot of great interactions with Lucifer and Trixie in the past and we didn't really get much this season. Or last season, to be fair. And you know, the only big moment, really, I would say, that I can really remember from Lucifer and Trixie, the last big moment, should I say, I remember from the pair is, Trixie attacking Lucifer and then Trixie admitting to God that her, like, I mean, obviously she said good things about Lucifer later on, but in terms of big things, Trixie admitting that Lucifer is this and that and berating him, if anything. So I was disappointed that we didn't get a farewell with Trixie and Lucifer. And this is it, though. I'm sounding like I am bitching about the episode, but I'm just looking at certain aspects about Amenadel. Hey, you can pop to Earth. Lucifer, on the other hand. So yeah, we didn't get any indication that he popped to Earth or respected like Rory's promise, but stayed out, if anything. So the loop can keep going, and so Lucifer, obviously, like I said, for Lucifer to help the damned, he has to make that sacrifice, and he has to stay out of Rory's life. But it just makes me sad that Lucifer could not took that and decided he can never return to Earth. And yeah, obviously he's gonna choose to save the lives of the damned, but still he couldn't even, like, if Rory was like at the grandparents, no, that wouldn't work. Well, Penelope, should I say? Yeah, she could, yeah, but still Rory could be with Penelope. Lucifer could have some fun time with Chloe. That didn't happen. So, yeah. I just find it just feels like a punishment for Lucifer in a sense. That's what I'm saying, really. It feels like a punishment. Obviously, Lucifer's got priorities to help the damned and is adhering to the promise. Otherwise, the loop will get broken and all that, because saving Rory was very, very fundamental in terms of that realization that Lucifer helps those who are on the verge of being lost. And without that, then, yeah, obviously Lucifer's path to help the damned wouldn't be fulfilled and all of that. But it just feels it just feels like Lucifer's being punished by not being able to have that moment to visit Chloe in any point. So yeah, I don't know. It's just my 2 cents on the matter, but otherwise it was very emotional seeing the time skip, I guess. Seeing Lucifer and Chloe have their final farewell, that was really hard because, yeah, you just didn't want them to part ways, and obviously they would wind up with each other inevitably again, but it just it does crush your heart that this is the way things are going to have to go. So, and it's just, you know, really, really heartbreaking. So yeah, but I really, really did like the montage. I loved seeing Dan in heaven. He got his pudding, so I'm betting he's got an infinite supply. Dan needs his pudding, but he was with Charlotte as well, so I loved that. Like I said, the therapy thing was a really, really good touch. Though, like I said, it should be a 9 to 5 thing, really. This is it, though. I feel like they should have gone the route. I mean, as cliched as it would be, I just feel like it would be a bit, you know, it's a bit of a bittersweet feeling in a sense that, well, Lucifer has to adhere to this. I mean, why can't he? I don't know. In some kind of timey-wimey shenanigans, why can't he? I mean, obviously the point would be mute if Rory is there with is there with like Rory, because Rory said, "Make me that promise." That you will choose that path and help the damned, even if it means leaving me and Chloe. But this is it. I feel like they should have like done the whole cliched, well, time can be rewritten. Instead, they chose to stick to a fixed point in time where Lucifer has to go to that. So, but then there's all these issues, like how can Amenadel pop to Earth and Lucifer can't? So, yeah, but I feel like I am picking at straws here, but it just feels a bit bittersweet, and there is a part of me that feels like they should have gone with the cliched time could be rewritten route, because at least that's where I thought it was going to go, but alas. So, but it was really, really emotional with Lucifer and Chloe's farewell, with just the time skip, seeing how Maze and Eve were getting on, to see everything come about, with Dan and with a Menagod as well. That was really, really cool to see. I'm glad we got to see that, as well as him checking in on Charlie who grew the wings, which is really nice. I loved that reaction. Menadel was like, yeah! And you have Linda who's like, well, fuck. Like, you could see it on her face, because this has basically been her concern. So I love the differences there. Yeah, I got a bit of deja vu with Chloe being stabbed there. Obviously, with the season 5 finale. Yeah. That was very, very... And that's why I was like, oh, not again, because I thought Chloe was going to... Like, there was going to be some near-death moment with Chloe, and yeah, so... obviously, it would have been a bit macabre, I would say, if she would die, especially since she was carrying Rory, so... Yeah. But yeah, a bit of deja vu there, so yeah. And yeah, it was very, very interesting seeing the confrontation with Lucifer and Lamech, especially since Lamech wanted Lucifer to end the torment he was suffering, which, I mean, he did in the end, I guess, because of that therapy thing. So, it like I said, it's a really, really good thing for Lucifer to do that, to help those who are lost. But at that point, obviously, I wouldn't have known about the whole hell therapy situation thingy, bob. At the time then, I was like, well, that's on you, buddy. And so was Rory, because Lucifer only put him in that state because he killed Dan. And yeah, so... there was like a lack of sympathy there for me at that point, and it's just very interesting to see. I think it was Linda's ex return, as well as Lamech. I can't remember the other woman, but yeah, just seeing how these characters are improving because of Lucifer taking inspiration from Linda. So yeah, but it was really, really great stuff to see those characters improve, because especially with Lamech, who I just hated so much for not just killing Dan, for not just kidnapping Rory, but torturing her as well. Yeah, I was just ready for that son of a bitch to just perish. So, and then we had a really close moment, of course, with Rory about to go full Lucifer. So, yeah, but... I thought that was very, very interesting, but yeah, it was very, very intense. But I thought this was, I would say, a good ending. I wouldn't say it was as good as season 5 or season 4 in terms of ending. So obviously there's going to be that kick in the stomach in terms of this being the final episode. It's just there are certain things that I feel like could have been adjusted. But I guess this is a case of, well, not everyone has, the whole sunshine and rainbows happily ever after that you were kind of expecting. Some things just have to be taken with a bit of a good punch. Just, there are some things that if you're going to go that route, Lucifer could have at least popped by every so often, for example. If you're not going to change time, then at least I would say have it consistent with Amenadale, because otherwise it just feels a bit of a greater gut punch that it's like as if Lucifer, I mean, he's obviously living up to Rory's promise, so thus he has to take that sacrifice in terms of not being there in their lives. But it's like Chloe already knows what Lucifer has to do anyway, so she has that knowledge. So surely when Rory is away or whatever, or even as a baby, because you can't remember shit when you're a baby unless celestial memory, I don't know. You could just pop there every so often, right? So yeah. So that's just my 2 cents about it. So otherwise, time should have been rewritten, and Lucifer could still do the therapy shit and make it a 9 to 5 thing. I don't know. So, anyways, but yeah, it was a neat conclusion. It wasn't bad or whatever. Just I feel like things could have been a bit better, I'd say. But I did like how emotional it was and how everyone at least got their happy ending. So yeah. But it was a really, really neat conclusion. I won't lie, it was a neat conclusion. It did get me emotional. So yeah, I just I would say 60% satisfied with how things, maybe 70, with how things concluded for this. So yeah, but I'm gonna miss this show so much. So yeah, but it was a emotional send off. Especially with Lucifer and Chloe in that moment, even a few callbacks to their first encounter, which I was not needing that. So, but yeah, so we closed the book on Lucifer, and what a fantastic show. And yeah, I just really, really loved this show so much. So here we are, folks. But I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this and any of my Lucifer reactions. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!